What do you do when you're married to a person whom you hate? My guest today, stay married no matter what. And our expert chair today is Jacqueline F. Barnett, a matrimonial lawyer who advises couples whose marriages are in trouble. She will be taking notes throughout the show, and we'll hear from her later on. But first, please meet Patty. She has been married for over 5 years to her husband, Rex. She says that even before they got married, they didn't get along very well. But it has only got worse after they walked down that aisle. Patty, what happened after you got married?
Well, it actually started before we got married. We fought constantly, and it wasn't like an argument here or there. We hurt each other emotionally and physically, and I would trash the house, and it was bad before we got married. And I thought after we got married that it would be different, and it didn't. It kind of just kept the same, and we hurt each other just throughout our marriage. And we had separated at one point of our marriage, and I was living with my sister, he was living with his parents, and I got pregnant. So then we got back together for the sake of...
Wait, you're going too fast for me. How about you, audience? All right, go back. I mean, you were fighting before you got married. Why did you get married in the first place?
Well, I didn't want his ex-girlfriend to marry him.
Sounds like that's the wrong reasons to get married, huh? So, what happened? You had a fight once where you bit him?
We used to meet at this dance club, and he made me mad, and so I know he was dancing with this girl just to make me jealous, so I went out on the dance floor and I bit him in the back. And so the bouncer came, and he kind of broke things up, and we would show up all the time every weekend, and he'd always say, "Back for more, huh?" So
makes sense. He made you mad, so you bit him in the back.
Yeah, and he did it on purpose. I'm sure he was doing it just to make me jealous.
So the two of you egg each other on. It sounds to me like you like this conflict and this fighting in the marriage. Well,
at least we're talking to each other. I don't know.
So how many kids do you have?
With him, I have 2, and I have an older son from a previous marriage.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of the other things that he does now that you're married? You've been married for 5 years?
5 years.
So what are some of the other things that he does to make you mad and to make you hate him?
Well, he's just irritating. He thinks he knows everything, and it's just his way or no way, and he's, I don't know, I think it's just more that I do more for him than he does for me. He says that he can't love me the way he should be able to love me because I, throw fits and throw things, break things, and he said it doesn't let him love me, so he lets me know that. He tells me,
The audience just said, yeah, you just said, why are you still together?
Well, because if we were to get a divorce, I would probably have to get a job, and I don't want to work.
No. There's a lot worse things that could happen to you besides getting a job.
Well, I have kids, and I want to stay home with my kids. It's important to me.
I'd love to stay home with my kids, and I don't have that luxury. I have to go out every day and make a living.
While I was growing up, my mom was home for me all the time. I can remember walking. There wasn't one day that I can ever remember going home from school and my mom not being in that house. She was always there, and I want that for my kids. It's really important for me.
Yeah, but, I mean, you're talking about physical and emotional abuse.
I mean, the physical part isn't that bad. I'm more physical. He's not, just because he irritates me so bad.